I've been searching for an answer, always just out of reach. Blood on the floor, sirens repeat. I've been searching for the courage to face my enemies when they turn down the lights. I hear my battle symphony, all the world in front of me. If my armor breaks, I'll fuse it back together. Battle symphony, please just don't give up on me. And my eyes are wide awake for my battle symphony, for my battle symphony. They say that I don't belong, say that I...
Right guys, here we are inside the Celica GT-Four. Once again, we've got another one on the channel. This one, however, is a totally different animal to the other one. So this is pretty much double the power of the last one that was on the channel. This is around 600, well it is, in fact we've actually got a sheet here that proves that it is 617 brake horsepower taken on it was on a dyno, wasn't it?
Yeah, Evo Jones 4-wheel drive dyno.
Right. Joined here with Steve, who of course owns this car, and it's kind of been a joint project between him and his son to make it the absolute beast that it is today. As you can hear probably from there, the exhaust is very loud and music to anybody's ears really. So first of all, Steve, again thank you for being on the channel. How long have you actually had this car for now since you first got it?
Yeah, thanks for taking the time, Jake, to get us on your channel. I've had the car, it's just over 5 years now. Bought it pretty stock, didn't have a lot of modification on it, which what I wanted to start with something which I knew was going to be like, which hadn't been thrashed with an inch of its life.
Yeah.
Japanese import, travelled down to the Midlands to pick it up. Yeah, so it's 5 years I've had the car in various shapes and forms.
Yeah. What kind of motivation did you have to make it how it is now in terms of your vision of how it looks exterior wise and also internal with the engine and its power?
Yeah, I mean, over the years I've had sort of several you know, production cars,
yeah,
like M3s, Westfields, all very quick cars, but just a little bit, like, don't want to upset anybody, but just a little bit boring. You know, we got fed up with them pretty quickly.
Yeah.
So what we were wanting was a project that we could sort of build on, and something that was, you know, going to handle the power, and basically was going to be unique. Because both my son and I have got a real passion for sort of modified cars.
Yeah.
And it was really the modified scene that attracted us to the sort of modified scene. Like, so it was, you know, it was like a stepping stone. We bought the car, started modifying it, went to a few shows, got the like sort of the bug, and we took it from there. Like, you know, just various sort of developments over the years we've had it. Still ongoing. Once you're bitten, that's it. Like, you're forever spinning. It's
absolutely, yeah.
To have a completed modified car, I don't think you'd ever get there. It's
No.
It's one of them things you sort of like. There's always something else in the pipeline.
Absolutely. The thing with a project car like this, or any, is they're never finished. You've always got something else that you'll find that you want to do to it, or you'll find another vision for it, and sometimes you might have one vision one day and then within the next week you've got it completely different.
Right.
You know, it can also be down to how deep your pockets are, but
absolutely, it's you know, power and uniqueness costs money, unfortunately.
Yeah.
You know, it's not a cheap game, but power and sort of brake horsepower, it's the thrill of it sharp offsets the cost when you've got that smile on your face going down a drag strip.
Yeah.
You know, competing like, you know, with other guys with similar cars. It's a really good, you know, it's a really good hobby, and it's got a good social scene as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So this car specifically, off the top of your head, of course, what do you think? What kind of modifications have you had to do to the engine wise?
The engine
to get it to where it is now with its power.
Engines is it's on its second engine now. So basically it's rods, pistons, like uprated rods. We're running Polter rods in this now, which are I mean the Polter rods are in excess of £1,000, but they're a really strong rod, sort of rated at around about 300 to 400 brake horsepower per rod.
Yeah.
So they're really strong. They're they're not like a H-beam. They're an X-beam design, so they're really strong. CP pistons and rings. The headwork alone was £2,000 worth of headwork. Bought and polishing new bigger valves, race valves, cams, like all sorts of things like that.
Yeah.
Got a custom inlet manifold, which I acquired from some guy in Finland. So that's totally custom to this car.
Yeah.
And then it's got full race exhaust manifold, ram on. You know, lots of things like that. It's got the water meth injection. You know, the list goes on. I'm sure I've forgotten a lot of stuff, but got a like a sort of high performance clutch, which is a twin plate helix. Really sort of geared up for this sort of power.
Yeah.
Front brakes are all D2 uprated, with the large disc brakes on the front. What I was after was like a crossover car that I could take to shows as well, so it's not just a sort of a drag strip beast. It'll cross over to shows where I take it to quite a few shows a year, and it polishes up quite nicely.
What's on the interior here? You've got this iPad here, which is all of your telemetry.
Yeah, the Cyvex ECU, which was recommended, one of the best ECUs you could possibly get. It was installed by Jamie in EvoTune. All of that's fed via a Bluetooth module onto the Apple iPad.
Yeah.
It gives you a live telemetry of everything what's happening within the engine. So you've got like air temperature, oil pressure, oil temperature, rev bar. You've got everything on there that you need. I didn't want to clutter the dash with loads of gauges. I mean, the only gauge I've got is the actual boost gauge.
Yeah.
Which is like an electronic boost gauge, so it's really accurate.
That's what it's all about, that is what it's all about. Christ, the crack is incredible from the back there. And the crackling it made.
Yeah, I mean, we decided to put the sort of screamer pipe through the bonnet.
Yeah.
I mean, to me, when you've got them tucked back down or you've got them recycled back into the exhaust, you know, you're wasting a good bang and flash.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
It's just I don't know, it just adds to the car a bit, something different.
It's a bit more character, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it shifts.
certainly puts the weight there. Obviously, we've been four-wheel drive, and we on semi-slicks like stickies as well, road legal stickies, and it sort of just
power, but going through all the wheels. So it's just so planted. There's nothing scattering across the road at all.
I mean,
it's just there.
I cannot really, I cannot put it down on it's up there on short, or even on a long stretch of road like this. It just gets there so quick.
Yeah.
It's impossible to max it out.
Absolutely, yeah.
That I should retreat, that I'm marching to the rhythm of a long